Well, first off, just wanted to say congrats to all three of you. That was an exciting game today. To start it off, Alex had a couple questions for you. A hot start last weekend with the 5 goals in the first game, came back to 3 today. Was there a different game plan going in after a tough loss last night?
Yeah, I mean, I think last night we were definitely getting beat to 50-50 balls and a little bit out hustled. I think we could feel how tired we were being week 3. And so today a huge focus was just to have each other's backs and, win the gritty game. And I think you could tell that this game today was a pure defense versus defense matchup. And it really just was a test of who was going to be able to fight out those 50-50s.
And from a personal standpoint, you continue to climb the leaderboard. If at the end of the week you reach one of those top 4 spots, how interested are you in becoming a captain for next week?
Honestly, I really am not playing that way. I think the teams that win this and climb the leaderboard. I mean, if you look at Taryn, she's been on a winning team except for today. Like, she's up there because her team wins. And it's really vital to not think about yourself and getting those goals for yourself. It's really about just winning quarters and winning the game, because that will put you ahead of everyone else. So honestly, I'm taking it one game at a time. These weekends take forever, and even a quarter takes forever. So I'm not even thinking about that. I'm just thinking about what I can do best to get my team in a winning position.
Great. Shifting over to Taryn and Taylor, had a couple of specific questions for you guys. Obviously, your sisters. I know there's a 3-year, I believe it's a 3-year age difference. You were on different teams week 1, same team last week, different teams again now. Do you like playing with each other, or do you like the challenge of playing against each other?
We're in a 6-year age gap, and we never really got to play with each other beforehand. This last weekend was our first weekend getting to play with each other. Obviously, play in the backyard, but that's a bit different than getting out and being competitive here in the professional leagues. But I think I'd rather play with Taylor for sure.
Okay. So how was it last week getting to play with her?
It was a lot of fun because you get to see a lot of me in her, and I think we jive really well together.
So then, do you think, obviously you both are now assistant coaches, right?
Yeah.
For college programs. Do you, during the week when the team is practicing, is there anything you take from your sister's style of play that you're like, oh, we gotta look out for this?
Yeah, I think we're constantly feeding off of each other and idling each other in that way, just constantly learning and taking whatever we can. And it's just so fun to bounce ideas off of each other, day after day, in season, out of season. I think it helps us as coaches, but also as players.
And then a question for all three of you. Tomorrow is another fan game. We've had one each weekend. Are you looking forward to playing in front of fans again? Is there some excitement that's a little bit different for those games each weekend?
Yeah, I mean, I think that anytime you get to play with that crowd experience is really awesome, especially after a year and a half of not even stepping on the field and being competitive. But truly, these games are so competitive that I really don't even know if there could be no one in the stands if we're still battling it out on the field. So as a player, it doesn't really make much of a difference, but it is really exciting to be able to kind of see that next generation, of young lacrosse girls, and to have them watch us play and hopefully want to play and be in our uniforms one day.
Awesome. John, any questions on your end?
Yeah, I just have a couple. One for all the ladies, if they would. Could you talk a little, being that it's cause weekend and I'm going to be writing about the causes, could you explain a little bit about why you chose your various causes?
Yeah, so I chose Friends of Jacqueline Foundation. It's a cause I've worked with since my sophomore year at Loyola University, almost 10 years ago. We now have an adoptee at the University of Florida where I coach, and very close to the family, keep in contact daily, weekly. So for me, it was a no-brainer when picking a nonprofit.
Thank you.
And I chose One Love. And the reason I chose that is my collegiate career at Loyola and now coaching at Ohio State. We've always been a part of this program, and it's basically to educate young individuals on domestic violence. And it's just been something that I started with at Loyola and I felt passionate about and decided to continue on with it.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I chose the Sports Bra Project, and it was actually new to me. I learned about it through AU, and I think, looking back, sports have given me absolutely everything in my life, including my relationships, my career, my best friends. And I think the way that they make sports accessible to all young women all over the place by giving something as simple as a sports bra, something we don't even think about that is so vital, was a really cool and simplified concept to me. And so, yeah, I'm really excited to be playing for them.
Thanks. So if I could ask one question of any of the athletes, the sticks that you guys use for lacrosse, are those standardized, or are you allowed to make any adjustments, like, like in baseball bats, you could, shave them or whatever? Are you allowed to do anything like that?
Yes, absolutely. I think at this professional level, we all have like our own little thing that we do to our sticks, whether that be breaking it in beforehand, changing stringing. I know the three of us here probably have a different stick, like plastic, and a different stringing. So it's definitely preference in how you pass and how you shoot.
Cool. Thank you. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, ladies.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Well, first off, congratulations, ladies. That was a heck of a game. Was the highest scoring so far. For Dempsey or Taylor, 16 goals by you guys. What was clicking out there?
Oh, I'll go first. I think our team really plays really well together. We're really balanced. We have a lot of dodgers, shooters, cutters, feeders. And I think the best thing is we're really unselfish with the ball. And we saw that movement on the field today, which led to a lot of goals, lots of assisted goals, lots of really creative goals. And I think I speak for Dempsey and myself when I say it's just been a lot of fun with this group this weekend.
The only thing I'll add going off of Taylor's was I feel like we did a really good job today of when a defense made a stop, we translated on offense. And same with the draw when people were grinding on the circle. Becca, Taylor coming up with those big plays, we were able to capitalize. So I think that gave us a lot of momentum.
Great. And then Mollie, for you guys came off a tough loss last night and obviously another one tonight. What adjustments need to be made going into tomorrow?
I think overall just consistency. We had flashes last night and today of good offense, good defense, and, great draw work in the middle. But if you don't stay consistent, you're not going to win a game. So I think that's something that we can really focus on going into tomorrow.
Great. And last one from me is, tomorrow is another fan game. How important are these fan games each week to the growth of the game for anyone who wants to jump in?
I think, our whole goal as players in this league is to help grow this game and be an inspiration for the next generation, but make sure that they have it better than we do right now. And our experience at Athletes Unlimited has been amazing. But to just continue to inspire them in person and for them to get to see, their idols like Dempsey and Kenzie Ken and Mollie Stevens and people that they've looked up to be there in person and make those connections, I think is what makes the lacrosse community really special too, because we are such a tight knit group that they do get to meet their idols. And, we're excited to be, 20 years down the line, watching them compete in World Cups and Olympics.
Great. And John, you want to jump in?
Yeah, thank you. Since it's cause this weekend, I've been asking all the players if you could talk about your cause a little bit, why you selected it.
Well, Dempsey, you want to go first?
Yeah, I can go first. So I chose End 68 Hours of Hunger. It's really close to my heart because my aunt would volunteer for them and she passed away recently, so I'm playing for her. Sorry, I don't want to get emotional. But, okay, wait, pause. Someone else can go, if that's okay. Sorry.
Thank you, though.
I can go. So I'm playing for City Lax. It is in New York. They bring lacrosse into inner city schools and, grow the game that way, but also give kids things to do, show them the sport. I know lacrosse has done a lot for me, so I think that's why this cause is special to me.
Thank you.
I am I chose One Love, having been a part of One Love in various capacities throughout my years. I think it's just a great organization. It brings a lot of awareness to healthy relationships. And as men, women, girls, boys, that's something that we need awareness for and an organization to, lean on if things are tough. So everything that One Love does for the lacrosse community, but also outside of it, is really important work. And to even just shed a little bit of light on that is an honor.
Thank you very much. Good luck tomorrow.
I can go again. So basically, I'm playing for N68 Hours of Hunger, and what they do is they package meals for kids for the weekend. So people that can't like don't have food at home. Volunteers come together, go grocery shopping, package meals so that those kids in the school system have something to eat during the weekend.
Thank you very much.